Hello everyone, this is lesson number 64, HSK 5, part 2, and let's continue. Repeat last words. 资金 fund capital funding. 资金 傻 foolish stupid 傻 倒霉 bad luck unlucky 倒霉生态 ecology 生态商业 commerce commercial. But this 生态 is also could be ecological, so eco-friendly, so as an adjective. 领域 field sphere domain 领域适当 proper suitable 适当 be careful this down with the fourth one 当促使 to urge to impel 促使 promote 促使是什么意思？明白吗？生长 to grow 生长 grow as a noun 妨碍 to obstruct 妨碍 obstacle 促进 to promote 促进 and 促使 is very similar. And first of all today it's 利益 interest benefit 利益 利 is a interest 益 is also like benefit beneficial. We should prioritize the interest of the country and the people and not just care about our own interest. 我们要以国家 so this is interesting. 国家和人民的利益为重. So this 为重 works together with 以. You can say take country and people's interest. 国家和人民的利益为重 as prioritize to put in the first place 为重 as important 为重 to take something attach importance 不能只顾着自己的利益 and we cannot only care 顾着照顾的照顾的顾对顾着自己的利益 our own benefit interest 我们要以国家和人民的利益为重，不能只顾着自己的利益为重。This cooperation is beneficial to both of us, and we can achieve mutual benefit and win-win result. 这次合作 cooperation，collaboration, partnership，对我们双方 so both of our sides 都有利 has a benefit 有利。能够实现 and can realize 实现 achieve 互利共赢互利 互利 it means mutual benefits 互相利益互利共赢共 is together 赢 win so win win 互利共赢这次合作对我们双方都有利能够实现互利公赢对，互利共赢，both sides 实现互利共赢。So this is just a similar sentence. Let's see next one. Next one, 合理 reasonable or reason 合理 reasonable reasonably not just adjective not noun. This suggestion you made is reasonable. He will consider it seriously. 你提出 propose suggest you made 提出的建议 so 建议 is suggestion 提出 you can say made suggestion but propose present raise provide submit 提出的建议很合理 is reasonable 我们会认真考虑 we need consider it seriously 认真考虑你提出的建议很合理，我们会认真考虑。The result of this matter was handled reasonably, and everyone expressed satisfaction. 这件事的处理结果，so 结果 result，处理 to handle something，and how 很合理，very reasonable，very reasonable。这件事的 thing 是 matter，这件事的处理结果，处理结果 processing result，handling result process result 很合理，大家都表示，so everyone expressed 表示满意 satisfaction 满意。这件事的处理结果很合理，大家都表示满意，表示满意。Next one, 万一, so 10,001, but it's been in case, if any chance, so in the unlikely event, 1 on 10,000 time. In case it rains, we wouldn't able to go mountain climbing, so we need to prepare in advance. 万一下雨 so in case or if it rains, 下雨我们就不能去爬山了 so we cannot go to 爬上 mountain climbing or just hiking. 所以要提前 so that's why we need in advance 提前做好准备 so 做好 means make good 准备 preparation 万一下雨我们就不能去爬山了，所以要提前做好准备。准备提前 in advance path to climb Shan Mountain. In case you are losing the game, don't lose heart. Just try harder next time. 比赛 so in the game in a match 万一输了 so in case you lose 万一输了不要灰心，也不要 don't need to 灰心 to lose heart to be disappointed 灰心 discouraged frustrated 下次再努力 so next time more we say again try hard 再 here's 再 as a hard more harder 再努力比赛万一输了也不要灰心下次再努力。Next one, 维持 to keep, to maintain, to sustain, uphold. Let's see. To maintain the family's livelihood, he has to work more than 10 hours every day. 为了维持家庭生计，生计 is livelihood，什么意思？So just they can live. So livelihood they can survive. Subsistence, life sustenance. 他每天都要工作，so he every day need to work 17个小时。So 10 几 means here is mean more than 10，17个小时。为了维持家庭生计，to support family livelihood，他每天都要工作17个小时。什么是 livelihood？ Job or source of income for living means of providing necessities for lives. We must maintain a good mindset to better face life. 我们要维持 to maintain 一个良好的心态 a very good 心态一个是 mindset or mind just way of thinking state of mind mindset attitude also sometimes 心态良好 good 良好的心态才能 only in that case 更好的 only in that case we can 才能更好的面对 so 面对 to face 更好 even better 面好的面对生活 face life but means difficulties of life 我们要维持一个良好的心态才能更好的面对生活。Next one, 饱和 saturated. It means over 饱和 let's see saturate sudden. The current market is already saturated. It's very difficult to enter this industry again. 现在的市场 now's current market 市场已经饱和了 already saturated 饱和了。再想进入这个行业，so again 再想 it means stop trying stop thinking about 再想 interesting so 再想进入 so again if you want to enter 进入这个行业 this industry 难难度很大很大 very big 难 hard do is degree so 难度 means difficult degree of difficulty level is very big 现在的市场已经饱和了，再想进入这个行业难度很大。There is too many people in the room. The air is saturated and it's a bit stuffy. 房间里的人 so people in the room 太多了 too much a lot. 空气已经饱和了 and as you can see air already saturated so already filled no more. 有点闷 so this 闷 is a bit stuffy is what 什么意思闷 stuffy bored so this 闷 in the South dialects use like 无聊 boring 好闷 so this 闷 but we just use as a stuffy as a no air to breathe 房间里的人太多了，空气已经饱和了，有点闷。Having good grades does not necessarily mean you will be successful in future. So 不见得 not likely, not necessary, 不见得 not always. So 学习成绩好 So if your studies grades or marks is good, 学习成绩好不见得 So it doesn't necessarily mean 以后 in the future 就能成功 that you can succeed. So here's 就 means like just quick 能成功 succeed. 学习成绩好不见得以后就能成功。He said he was going to resign, but I don't think so. He was just complaining. 他说他要辞职 to retire resign to leave job step down step. 我看也不见得说看不见的不见的对不见的看也不见 So I cannot see it. I don't think so. 他只是 only 发发牢骚罢了。哇，this interesting phrase. 罢了 means only merely. 牢骚 complain 牢骚发牢骚 just 不是，我只是发发牢骚而已 so only and bala is only. So in that it just means nothing more except this one. 说小话吧，说小对说this is 骚嗯骚乱风骚骚包牢骚闷骚also very popular phrase 啰啰嗦 also means 嗯gambling about 你到底在啰嗦什么？嗯，他说他要辞职，我看也不见得，他只是发发牢骚罢了，complain only 罢了。 grumbling, grumble. Next one, 排挤 to crowd out. 排挤 marginalize, crowd out, exclude, sideline, squeeze out. So it's 什么意思？嗯哼，interesting. So the old employees of the company crowded out the new employees, causing the new employee to resign one after another. 公司的老员工 old employees 排挤 to crowd out 新员工 new employee 新员工排挤新员工导致 so it's causing so up to this point lead to 导致新员工纷纷辞职 so 纷纷 one after another one by one so 辞职 resign this to crowd out let's see. Make someone or something leave by taking up space, stop something from growing or being noticed by dominant. Crowd out. 排挤公司的老员工排挤新员工，导致新员工纷纷辞职，纷纷 flat flock begin. With the launch of new products, old products were gradually crowded out by the market. 随着 so with along with 新产品的推出，推出 means to launch, introduce, release new product 新产品的推出。As you can see, usually as a verb, but usually as a verb. 老产品逐渐 so an old product slowly 逐渐被市场 so by market by market 不是被排挤了 was crowded out by the market。对，就是 by the market 被市场排挤了，说 market was market did it。随着新产品的推出，老产品逐渐被市场排挤了。Next one 发票 invoice 发票 received 发票 invoicing 哇。When buying things, you must remember to ask the merchant for invoice. 买东西的时候，when you buy things，买东西的时候一定要记得，you need to remember 向商家 so towards 商家the merchant the, who sells you this 索要发票，索要 ask for something，索要，哼，so invoice 什么意思？document listing goods or service and amount due. Send a bill for goods or service. Invoice. 买东西的时候一定要记得向商家索要发票。To ask for something. 索要。The company requires invoice for reimbursement, so you must keep them safe. 公司报销 to reimburse. 嗯。Compensate someone for money spent or lost. Travel expense. Reimburse. Okay, because bao is to return, xiao is expense, so it's pretty logical. Bao xiao expense claim. 报销需要提供发票. So, company requires 需要提供发票 to provide 提供 this invoice for returning money. So you must keep them safe. 所以你一定要 保管好 to keep safe，保管保持。只要努力，保管你成功，保管 surely。公司报销，so 报销需要 requires 提供发票 to provide invoice for reimbursement. Company reimbursement require interesting，所以你一定要保管好。Next one，收据 receipt acquittance，release from a financial or legal obligation. Acquittance. Oh, written document stating release from debt obligation. 收据 to receive something. 收据 is对。I have already given you money. Please write me receipt. Receipt. 我已经把钱 so I already take money and 给你了 give it to you. Give it to you. 你给我写 so here's get as a for me 写 right 一张收据吧。张 is a word for some papers. 收据 receipt. 收据 because 据 is evidence, so get evidence you can say receipt in English. 我已经把钱给你了，你给我写一张收据吧。This receipt is very important. You must not lose it. 这张收据很重要 is very important. 你可千万别弄丢了。哇，this is a bit hard. Let's say 弄丢 to lose. No is like 做 to do lose, so just lose. 弄丢了。This one interesting. 千万别。Let's say 千万 means in 1,000 years, but it means must. So 别 not. So you must not. And 你可 you can say 你可别 so you don't do something. You don't do something. You don't ever do lose. You must not lose it. 就可 here is not translated. 这张收据很重要，你可千万别弄丢了。You can do better to do something right. And last one, 支票 check. 支票 check. Checking checkbook. I pay this fee with a check. Please check if it has arrived in the account. 我用支票 use check 支付了。So to pay 票 is the ticket. Just check. 支票支付 so here's 支付 to pay. 支付了这笔费用。费用 fee. B measure word for some sum of money. 这笔费用，你查一下，check 就查 check quickly 查一下，看查一下看 is like，有没有到账？有没有 still not 到 to arrive 账 to account payment arrival to arrive in account 到账。对，我用支票支付了这笔费用，你查一下看有没有到账。不查看，you can say it's one word。对，查看 to check something，查看。Okay. The company pays employees their salary every month, sometimes in cash and sometimes by check. 公司每个月 so every month 都会 like sometimes not translate just you can say usually 给员工发工资 so for employees send salary 给员工发工资，有时候 and sometimes 是现金，so now money now 金 is gold here is just cash 现金，有时候是支票，sometimes it's check。公司每个月都会给员工发工资，有时候是现金，有时候是支票。So let's repeat what we learned today. 利益 interest benefit 利益，合理 reasonable 合理，万一 in case if by any chance 万一，维持 to keep to maintain 维持，饱和 saturated 饱和，不见得 not likely not necessary 不见得。邦桥不见得会讲上海话，不见得。排挤 to crowd out，排挤 to marginalize sideline squeeze push out ostracize。发票 invoice 发票，收据 receipt acquittance and 支票 check 支票这么多 acquittance 收据 okay and we also have one new idiom for today. Let's see. Last time it was 锦上添花 to add frosting to a cake 锦上添花 Today is 举世闻名 world famous 举世闻名 This idiom is used to describe something that is known and celebrated all over the world. 举 to lift all, 世 world, 闻 to hear to be known, 名 famous name. The Great Wall is a world famous ancient building. 长城 long city, long wall, Great Wall. 长城是举世闻名的古代建筑。古代 is ancient 建筑 building， 古代建筑。建筑 building structure architecture，长城是举世闻名的古代建筑，举世闻名。And we also have a 刻舟求剑 to take a foolishly impractical course of action。哇，刻舟求剑。This idiom comes from a story about a man who dropped his sword in a river and then carved a mark on the side of his boat to remember where he dropped it. When the boat stopped, he went to the mark to find his sword. It is used to criticize a rigid and foolish approach to change situation. 刻 to carve, 舟 boat, 求 to seek, look for, 剑 sword, sword. 刻舟求剑. He is still using an old method from a few years ago to solve current problems. He is simply taking a foolishly impractical course of action. 他还在用 still using 几年前 few years ago 几年前的旧方法 old way of method 旧方法解决现在的问题 to solve current problems 解决现在的问题。简直 simply to say simply 是刻舟求剑 just this idiom foolish impractical course of action。看个 boat 是 so to not just this is a very big story. Stubbornly cling to tradition, considering reality of situation without considering. 他还在用几年前的旧方法解决现在的问题，简直是刻舟求剑，刻舟求剑，剑。And we also have one wisdom for today. Let's see. Last time it was 流水不腐，虎书不度，不度。Running water does not rot, a door hinge does not get worm eaten. 流水不腐，虎书不度。 Today is where absolute sincerity reaches, even metal and stone will open. So this is from HSK 5 in the seventh chapter we have a story, right? About this hunter. 尽诚所至，金石为开。Let's see. Impossible task become possible with total dedication. An apology so sincere that it forgive a grudge held for 20 years. Stone. 精诚 absolute sincerity. 精 is like your feeling, your soul, body. 诚 is sincere. 所 reaches the reach to reaches. So it's been just from this one. They refer to this 精诚。所至 reaches 金石 metal and stone. 金石金 metal 石 stone 为开 to open. 精诚所至，金石为开。精诚所至，金石为开。And we also found this one. He who stays near vermilion red dye gets stained red. He who stays near ink gets stained black. 近朱直赤，近墨直黑。Let's see. Choose your friends wisely. You become who you hang out with. If your roommates study every night, you are likely to study too. 近 near 朱 vermilion 赤 red 墨 ink 黑 black vermilion 这什么意思 ？Bright orange red color. 哇 ，OK, let's see. 哇，嗯哼，对，近朱直赤，近墨直黑。OK. Different environments provide different influence. Who keep company with the wolf will learn to howl. 根據這根墨這行 You are the product of your environment. Standard. Also close to Cinnabar. 近朱直赤，近墨直黑。So 近 near 朱 vermilion. 这 is like person. 赤 become red. So 赤 is like type of red. 还正赤字。墨黑 more ink 黑 black. So as you can see, it's a very similar character. 近朱直赤，近墨直黑. And see you in the next one.